everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. Let's get right to it. So at the Metro Court restaurant, the black market Orient trade gets brought up, which is literally my worst nightmare, like literally. And he wants her to focus on, Dr. Finn wants Carly to focus on Jocelyn and not where her kidney came from, because nothing good ever happened on the black market, as you can imagine. That's why they call it that. So she still wants to find out the truth because the kidney could have health complications down the line, and they're friends. That gets brought up how they're friends, and she roundabout implies that she knows he's not a diabetic. So there's that. So that's gonna be fun. At the hospital, Lucas and Brad are planning their wedding. They don't have a venue or a date. Everything's booked up for May, and one day that would work is the day of the nurses' ball, and that'd be so perfect because Brad proposed at the nurses' ball, so why not? And Brad welcomes Dr. Finn to the staff, and he asks what he's requesting time in the lab for. At the courthouse, Anna's hearing. Her bail hearing is today, and Jordan lets Anna know she has her full support, and Scott has a secret weapon. I wonder what it could be. So Paul takes Anna aside and wants her to stop from destroying herself, and he doesn't want to prosecute her, and he wants her to take a leave of absence, and she's like, no, absolutely not. All the truth needs to come out, all of it. So the hearing starts. She pleads not guilty, and Paul makes a case for no bail. He uses a mixture of diminishing mental state and a flight risk, and he has documentation from a doctor that always sides with the prosecution. So Anna says that she was perfectly rational during her meeting with Dr. Cavallo, and Scott wants to address what Dr. Cavallo said because Dr. Cavallo made the case that Anna isn't in a good mental state, and he says the report was biased. So Scott makes the case that if Anna wanted to disappear, she literally could be gone, right now. Just disappear in the middle of the courtroom. And she wants her day in court, so she's not going to run because she wants to be there. So the judge is starting to agree with Paul when Andre comes in, and the court will hear what he has to say about Anna. # he's the secret weapon. So Jordan is listening to Andre on the stand, and he makes the case that Anna's literally the most law-abiding citizen and the sanest person he ever met, and he's actually really he has only great things to say about Anna and how she has all the integrity. The integrity, she has all of it. So because of Andre's testimony, she gets bail. So bail set at $500,000, and Paul has his outburst, and court is adjourned. So Anna thanks Andre, and Jordan is looking on this whole time. I really don't know what they're trying to imply because I don't see Andre and Anna. I don't know. I see them as really good friends, but I don't know if they're trying to make a triangle there, because I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think there's a triangle there? Because I see what they're trying to do, but I'm just not feeling it, So at the PCPD, Carlos tells Michael that he's getting out, and the statement from Sabrina gets brought up. So Michael wants to help Sabrina and the baby while Carlos is in prison, and Alexis comes in and she wants Michael out. So Michael asks Alexis how she chooses which child to side with, and she's like, excuse me? And he's like, Carlos tried to kill Christina's dad, but you're protecting Sam's father. How do you choose, Sam or Christina? And I'm like, Michael, you are treading into water you don't want to tread in, So she tells Carlos that the motion is dead. A witness came forward, and she tells him the witness account, and by his reaction, he totally believes the guy was there. Although, he thinks, okay, I shouldn't say that, because he thinks it's a plant because the guy came forward a year later, but by his initial reaction, it shows that's what happened. So you know what I mean? He knows he's a plant, but at the same time, the testimony isn't exactly not what happened. So Carlos threatens to testify against Julian if she doesn't find another way to get him to walk. So she says that no one will believe the witness once she's done cross-examining him, and he suggests Julian take care of it beforehand. And she's like, no, there are legal ways to do this. So Michael wants to see the commissioner. Jordan kind of pops back in to the PCPD between the testimony, and he wants an update on the search, and she's like, it's the Fed's job. We're not doing that. She's abetting a fugitive, first of all, so it's, I don't know why he thinks Sabrina's in the middle of everyone's world, because she's really not. But she does slip and says there has been developments in Carlos's case, so he's not gonna walk like he thought he would. So at Sonny's office, Jason asks Sonny if he's playing him, and Sonny's like, no. And he says he's more cautious because he lost Jason once, so he's not gonna just send him after Carlos like he would like originally, like before, like, you know, Jason died. But he needs him to be there for Michael, so Michael doesn't end up in the middle of this whole Carlos situation. So Jason makes the case that Michael's his own man and can make his own decisions, and Sonny says it's very reminiscent of what Jason used to say when he first started working for Sonny, like about himself and like all the people around him. But that Sonny like got him to see that sometimes you do need to interfere. So Sonny says Michael's in over his head and he needs help, and Jason doesn't want to know or be involved. He has too much to lose, and he doesn't want to put himself in that position, basically. So Carly comes in and Jason leaves, and Sonny tells her what happened with Jason. And now end scene. Woo! I can do my own moves now. So Lucas thinks he has it worked out with the wedding venue, but we don't know what. Personally, I hope it's my idea because that'd be awesome. Dr. Finn wants the lab for himself, and Brad doesn't want him there when he can't keep an eye on him because he is the lab supervisor. And Dr. Finn says the open access of right to privacy was part of his contract, so like, tough. So Scott tells Paul not to go after Anna like he went after Sloan because Andre and Scott both know what he did. And I'm like, ooh, you know, sometimes you're like, Scott, and sometimes you're like, yeah, Scott. And today was that kind of day. Andre thinks that he made a mistake recusing himself, and he and Anna hug, and again Jordan's looking on. Alexis is shaken up, and Carlos is mad and tells Michael about the witness, and he wants to make a deal with Michael. Carly says Jason has flashes of who he is, and like when he like backs away from it, she just wants to like slap him. And Sonny really sees the difference between the two Jasons. Before, Jason would have never walked away from Michael, and this one can, and like it's hard for him to reconcile that. And Carlos will tell Michael where Sabrina is for a price, break him out of jail, and Jason can be seen looking through the window. So did he really walk out on Michael? I don't think so. I think he just needs to do that on his own terms, which is kind of what you said. I kind of stole that. I apologize. I need to credit my mom for that one. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to vote for Character of the Week. I'll make the announcements on Monday. So Thursday and Friday is always going to be a late upload now, unless I say differently. I'll try to get up a little sooner than this timing. I'll try to aim more for 7, but I can't guarantee anything, at least not right now. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Monday for more General Hospital. Bye!